Dolly Parton cures COVID.
Lady Gaga makes a big confession.
And Emma Chamberlain wins big time at the People's Choice Awards.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been ripping through the lives of so many people this year, and though many people are so done with this pandemic, it, however, isn't done with us quite yet. As the second wave hit many countries this fall, there is once again a call to shelter in place, lock down, and wait out the storm, so to speak. As many would assume, this lockdown, and really this year in general, is really having a huge effect on the mental health of a lot of people, including celebrities as well. One of those A-listers who have voiced their struggles with the pandemic is none other than Lady Gaga. Earlier this week, she took to her Instagram to share her thoughts on life in 2020 with her fans and used her makeup brand House Laboratories to express herself. The singer confessed to her fans that the COVID-19 pandemic has left her feeling pretty blue, so she decided to do something for herself to lift her spirits, and so she turned to House Labs to do just that. In her post tagging her beauty brand, Gaga said, quote, "I don't usually write about House Labs like this, but I felt like I really should this holiday. I was feeling blue tonight and thought about how so many people are going through hard times during this pandemic. I decided to put some of my makeup on to cheer myself up, and it reminded me of something that I've always believed. It is so important that you celebrate yourself, live colorfully, and rejoice in that brave soul that is you. Celebrate your valor, your culture, your voice in the world. You are essential, and so is your joy." End quote. Lady Gaga's whole house brand is about empowering yourself through makeup and creativity, and so sharing this more personal and more emotional message with her fans completely goes along with what her brand stands for. Gaga looks to encourage her fans to inspire their bravery and strength through cosmetics and whatever else makes them happy to get them through this tough time, and honestly, we could all use some of those good vibes, so thanks Gaga.
What do you think about Lady Gaga sending out that? Because I also noticed that you said that she's doing this through merchandise?
Yeah, okay.
So that's where I always get a little like,
Yeah, I have a few thoughts. First of all, like, it's a nice message, like, oh, you know, like, express yourself, get through this tough time, but like, she kind of didn't need to tag her brand at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She
saying.
could have done that entire speech or whatever without like, oh, at House Laboratory, like, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think they could get out that message of being like, hey, I'm just like you, I'm going through the exact same stuff without needing to also profit off of it.
Yeah, it was a nice sentiment, but like, you kind of went about it not the nicest way.
We're watching you, Gaga, that's all we're saying. Recently, the company known as Moderna announced that their COVID-19 vaccine is more than 94% effective. At the helm of this massive breakthrough, though, is a very unexpected celebrity. Believe it or not, but Dolly Parton had a huge hand in making that happen. I mean, she has been working 9 to 5, so that probably helped too. But more importantly, though, she donated $1 million to the Vanderbilt University Medical Center and their efforts to fight the virus. This included Moderna's vaccine trials and clinical research. Funny enough, in the footnotes of the New England Journal of Medicine, they actually credit the Dolly Parton COVID-19 Research Fund as one of their primary supporters. Moderna CEO Stéphane Bancel called the result of their vaccine trial a game changer, and because of that, we thank you, Dolly Parton. Did you ever see that coming, Brie? Did you ever see that coming, Brie? Dolly Parton.
Didn't. I completely did not. I mean, Dolly is doing everything. She's like, I don't know, she has like a book program or something, and other charities, so like, I'm not surprised, but also I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, I mean, especially with like, I thought Bill Gates was for sure gonna be applauded for like coming up with a vaccine. He got the rough end of it, and now Dolly Parton's part of the vaccine, but everybody's like, amazing. It's like Bill Gates is over here going, hey, what about me?
No one stands Bill Gates as much as they do Dolly Parton.
That's true, that's true. Very different.
In other news, Emma Chamberlain took home some big wins this past weekend at the People's Choice Awards. The YouTuber won 2 awards for Pop Podcast and another for Social Star. This is a huge accomplishment judging by the fact that she only rose to fame about 3 years ago. Now coming out of the viral video that made her famous, titled "We All Owe the Dollar Store an Apology," she's now in the big leagues beating out some pretty famous people to win her awards. Emma has 9.5 million subscribers on her YouTube channel and owns a $4 million house and has her own coffee brand, so she's already super successful, but now she can add these new awards to her roster. Out of the other nominees she beat out in the Pop Podcast category, she came out on top, scoring more votes than Dax Shepard, Jonathan Van Ness, Jamila Jamil, Becca Tilley, and Tanya Rad. Her podcast, Anything Goes, has only been around since the beginning of this year, so it's pretty awesome to see her build so much traction and win an award so early into her podcast podcasting career. As for her social star win, she also beat out a number of influencers. Some of the other people nominated for this category were David Dobrik, Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, Jojo Siwa, Liza Koshy, Addison Rae, and Lauren Gray. Emma was nominated for this same award at the 2019 People's Choice Awards, but lost out to David Dobrik, so it's kinda cool to see Emma pull out this win this year. All in all, it was a great night for Emma.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see all the success for Emma Chamberlain. Like you said, the coffee company, I can't even speak today. I'm not winning any awards for this. No, it's cool to see younger creators like Emma Chamberlain who actually came into the YouTube game, made a massive change that like caught on, like her editing style and her cuts were totally different from a lot of like personal vloggers. So to see her getting like rewarded for that and actually, you know, people saying like, we see what you're doing, we appreciate it.
Yeah, even in her like acceptance speech, she was like, if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would be here, like I wouldn't have believed you. Like she rose to fame so quickly, and she's like kind of a pioneer on like the more personal side of YouTube. So it's super cool to see her, you know, winning all these awards.
Yeah. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Lil Wayne Going to Prison, Jude Law Defends Johnny Depp, and The Rock Gets Stuck.
Vonne Vandermeer says, The Rock is stuck between a hard place and himself.
I knew somebody was gonna...
I mean, I refrained from making that joke, I think, in that video. It was too easy. It was too easy.
It was too easy, but we appreciate the comment. Rebecca Driver says, I don't think I can watch the rest of the Fantastic Beasts movies without Johnny Depp. I'm right there with you.
I mean, his acting is so good. He creates the character, so like not having him there is gonna be
rough.
Heartbreaking.
And heartbreaking.
S. Richards says, let's see if Wayne's buddy Trump can pardon him before he leaves office. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
No, absolutely not.
He's gonna go, who? Lil who? Lil Pimp. Oh yeah, that guy. Finba Binny says, The Rock isn't scary, he kind of looks like a giant muscly teddy. Scratch that sounds scary. I love the immediate backtracking on that comment. Yeah, big muscly teddy bear, very scary.
Sumi says, LMAO, stans are trying to cancel a fictional alien baby now. Okay, okay, guess whatever it takes to escape reality.
Some people just can't afford Disney Plus, so they're just like, Mando, get out.
Oh, they're
He's
just
canceled.
mad. They're mad because Baby Yoda is just S-tier awesomeness and everyone else just can't compete.
S-tier awesomeness, wow, that's a throwback. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers.
I've been your other host, Bree Room.
Until next time, stay classy.
Bye. Becca Tilly and Christ.
Yeah, and Christ.
Jesus Christ himself.
Fucking Christ.
I'm just gonna go from Becca Tilly.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's Vonne Vandermeer. There's like an accented E.
Oh.
I thought it would show up, but clearly it didn't. It turned into a weird A and a copyright C.
Vonne Vandermeer?
Vonne Vandermeer.